Go gather Mando, Boba, and the rest of the gang because today we're unboxing Star Wars Black Series Krsantaan. I'm Adam from FWCI Collector's Edition. Thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button and leave a comment on this one. That helps the channel grow. We're brand new and I'm looking to do some big things with this in the future. So that's how you can support the channel. But today we are here to talk about one of my favorite, probably my favorite character from the Boba Fett series, Krsantaan. I know there's a bit of more history of this character. I think he's in a movie or something like that, but I haven't seen a lot of the Star Wars movies. I have a reaction channel. I tried to I did episode 4, 5, 6, which I saw when I was a kid, but I haven't seen them in like forever. Uploaded all 3 of them on May the 4th, a couple of years ago, and they did absolutely no views. So I've been a little bit shy about reacting to Star Wars stuff, but I did watch the Book of Boba Fett and I do watch The Mandalorian over on my main reaction channel, FWCI, etc. So if you want to see my reactions to Krsantaan, here's a tiny snippet of it. Hey! Yes! This guy. This is the guy. Protect him at all costs. Oh, his foot's looking a bit messed up. Oh, hit him in the leg. Let's crack this one open. Windowless packaging for these Star Wars figures. I don't hear many people complaining about this. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, but I feel like they've been doing it a lot longer than anyone else, and they do a pretty good job. I don't really have any complaints about the packaging for this. Alright, let's have a look at the man himself. So this is my first Star Wars figure in windowless packaging, now that I think about it. All the other ones I got, I think, all came windowed, but I'm still fine with this. Got a little Star Wars parchment paper in there. Alright, let's have a look at this guy, because I find the quality and the articulation of the Star Wars Black Series very interesting. I'm pretty new to it. I've only got a bunch of characters from Mandalorian, which we'll show him standing next to in a little bit. But they're very high quality, but they're a slightly smaller scale than your Marvel Legends, and they're a good series. I really like them. I've been really impressed with the quality and the consistency of the Star Wars Black Series figures that I've got, and like I say, I've only got, you know, maybe a dozen, but I'm loving them. And I know there was another version of him, because as soon as I watched Boba Fett, I was like, yeah, I need to get a figure of this guy, and there was one and it was pretty bad, so I'm glad I held out. My first impression out of the box is that this looks absolutely amazing. The paintwork on this, they've put a really nice kind of like dirty wash through the gold chest piece and shoulder pads he's wearing. Same on the belt as well. And also on the gold things around his the braids in his beard. The paint application on the head is awesome. They've done such a great job highlighting certain strands of hair and painting this grey color. It really adds some kind of realism to the character. Eyes and mouth and everything is all pretty spot on and pretty well done. No errors, no paint blemishes or anything like that. Well, let's have a look at articulation. So he's only got a single bend in the knee, single bend in the elbow. I'm pretty sure. I can't really see him there. Yeah, and that's fine. He's a big boy. He doesn't need. He's not doing any Spider-Man superhero landing poses. A little bit of articulation in the head. It's a little bit hard with all the hair and the armor that he's wearing there. Got articulation in the abdomen, none in the waist, and obviously the rest is all, you know, your standard, typical stuff. He easily passes the Tarantino test. He's got those big old hoofs at the bottom there, so he's gonna stand up just fine. That gun is, first of all, the first thing I check with like long weapons is how straight they are. Make sure there's no bend or anything like that. Some of the Marvel Legends ones can get a little bit gummy and a little bit bendy, but this is a great looking rifle as well. Like, he did use this in the show, so let's hook him up. So it goes in his hand okay here, just giving this a quick try, but it does look like it might be a little bit tricky getting him to hold it. You know, it takes a little bit of working, but eventually I was able to get him to hold the gun. He's not bending it or anything like that. On his belt, he's got a little, some sort of trophy, bit of hair hanging off there, a bit of a satchel on the back as well. And there is a peg hole on the very back of his armor. I'm not sure what that's for. So my final thoughts on this is that this figure is great. I mean, Black Series do very good Wookiees and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of Chewbacca figures out there that look absolutely amazing, and this is definitely following in suit of that, and it looks really good. Making a black furred kind of character, I imagine it would be hard to sort of make that pop, and they perfected it on this one here. I think this one's definitely shelf worthy. He's going to be on the shelf with Migs, he's going to be on the shelf with Mando, he's going to be there with Paz, he's going to be there with Grief Karga, he's going to be there with Bo-Katan, he's going to be there with Cara Dune, he's going to be there with Professor Snape. I don't have any other SH figure arts at this point, and Snape kind of fits in the Star Wars universe, I feel like. And he's going to be with my favorite character from the Mandalorian series, IG-11, because I love me some IG-11, or IG-12 for that matter. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. Have you picked this one up? Are you thinking about picking it up? Did my review help? Is there anything you've got for me about the Star Wars Black Series? I'm pretty new to it, but I kind of dig it, and I feel like I've got a pretty good idea of what to expect when I go and pick up. I'm going to get Cad Bane in that 2-pack. And I think I need to get Boba and Fennec Shand now as well. So look for unboxings for those in the future. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your figs. See you in the next video. Peace.